On to other news now. Chinese Vice Premier Wang Xishan and State Councillor Dai Bingguo are on their way to Washington for the third round of the U.S.-China Economic and Strategic Dialogue. It takes place there from Monday to Tuesday. U.S. Treasury Secretary Timothy Geithner will be joined by Secretary of State Hillary Clinton as he heads of the American delegation. As our reporter Guan Xin finds out, the two sides have a heavy agenda at this week's talks.
Frictions remain ahead of talks in Washington. Chinese Vice Finance Minister Zhu Guangyao said simply, "We have different views on the long-lasting issue, China's currency exchange rate."
China's view remains that the goal of our reform is to reform the renminbi exchange rate formation mechanism. But the U.S. side puts more emphasis on the range of the renminbi's appreciation. On this specific issue, I frankly acknowledge that China and the United States have different views. Therefore, we need to have discussion.
In addition to currency exchange rates, the dialogue will also discuss accessibility in both markets. It has long been a request of the U.S., and this year China also will push Washington to give Chinese enterprises greater access to invest in the U.S.
By the end of last year, U.S. investment to China, 66 billion. And China to U.S. only, 4.7 billion. So it's not equal. For Chinese investment to U.S., U.S. give a lot of difficulties to very hard to overcome. So I should say for this dialogue, U.S. should release the Chinese investment to U.S.
China is doing its part to address the economic imbalance with the U.S. The country's currency, the yuan, has appreciated about 5% since last June, and its trade surplus has halved from the 2007 peak. And the country is launching unprecedented efforts to fight piracy and create a friendly environment for overseas investment. The dialogue, which began in 2006 at the Purely Economic Forum with Treasury and central bank leaders, has expanded during the Obama administration. Strategic and security issues will also be discussed between the two sides. Guan Xin, CCTV, Beijing.